Well, good morning, everybody. Today is Wishbone Wednesday, May 6th. So I'm happy that you're with us. It's Wishbone Wednesday. And what does that mean? I don't know. I just like saying Wishbone Wednesday. So it's a special morning just for Wishbone. And it's important for us all to have a special recognition and to be celebrated every day. And today we're going to celebrate Wishbone. He's really excited. We're down on the floor. We have all of his toys here. Bob is far enough away from him not to bother him. So we're going to have a great day today. So remember that our music department has a big event planned for tomorrow night. On Thursday, May 7th at 7 p.m., all of our music students are asked to perform music in front of their houses, wherever they live. So if you live in a house or you live in an apartment, or you just want to go out in the hallway, or you want to go out in the street and perform at 7 o'clock, that would be great. So music for Mount Lebanon on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Wishbone and I will be sure to be outside and listening for music in our neighborhood. So Monday through Friday, again, free lunches continue to be served and available to every student in the community. They can be picked up from 11 to 1 at entrance C20 at the high school. So just drive through on Horseman Drive under the Skywalk, and Mr. Fetchko and Mr. Saban will be there to help pass out, and always give them a virtual high five when you go by, and thank our food service workers for all the work that they're doing. So Wishbone and I say that we have to continue to do our part. We need to practice good hygiene. And our 6 reminders are: wash your hands or paws often for 20 seconds or longer. Cover your mouth or nose when you sneeze or cough. Avoid touching your face. Clean high-touch surfaces often. Practice good social distancing, so stay at home as much as you can. Keep at least 6 feet between you and others if you must go out. And wear a mask if you go out in public. So Wishbone says, have no doubt we are going to get through this. There are a lot of smart, energetic, and thoughtful people guiding us through this difficult time. So working together, we'll get through this. Right, Wishbone? So now we're going to do some breathing with Wishbone. Sorry, Bob. You're just going to have to stay up there. So Wishbone and I like to do some morning breathing to get our oxygen in and carbon dioxide out. And it's good for our minds and it's good for our bodies. So we're going to breathe in for 4 through our nose and out for 6 through our mouth. Right, Wishbone? You ready? So in for 4 and out for 6. In for 4 and out for 6. In for 4 and out for 6. Doesn't that feel good to start with some nice deep breaths? And remember that stimulates our parasympathetic nervous system. So it makes our minds and our bodies feel better when we just take something as simple as that, as taking a quick breath. So it's really nice. So Wishbone gets a lot of email every week. Come here, Wish. And I wanted to read some of that email to you. Remember, it's wishbone@mtlsd.net, and we try to look at that and try to answer your questions as they come up. So the first one comes from Chance. So Chance wants to know, Wishbone, what is your favorite kind of cheese? Come here, Wishbone. And I don't know if you can see this. It's a little piece of American cheese. And quite frankly, Wishbone likes any kind of cheese in the mornings. Email number 2. So next we have one from Molly. And Molly says, why does Wishbone chase his tail sometimes? Wishbone, why do you chase your tail sometimes? So that's a good question. And let me see if Wishbone will come over here. Come, Wish, come. I want to show you how long his tail is. And I think you've seen it here. All right, well, Wishbone has a really long tail. And sometimes I think that bothers his back right here. Come here, Wishbone. Okay, you don't need to come here then. You can stay there. So I think it touches his back and then he chases it and he runs around a little bit. He gets a little excited. So we think it's kind of cute when Wishbone chases his tail. The third email comes from Lauren. And Lauren says, what kind of dog is Wishbone? Well, we're not sure what kind of dog Wishbone is. He's a little Chihuahua on the front, and we don't know what the back of his body is. He's a little different in the back, but we know that we love him. He's a great dog. We're so happy to have him. And Sarah wants to know, why do we call him Wishbone? And that is the name that he was given at the rescue. So we like it. Sometimes we call him Wishbone. Sometimes we just call him Wishy. Sometimes we even just call him Wish. And he pretty much answers to all of those. So we're happy to have Wishbone with us. And the last one. So does Wishbone make you happy? And that one came from Ben. Ben asked, does Wishbone make you happy? And obviously, Wishbone makes me happy. He makes our whole family happy. So it's always nice to have somebody who loves you unconditionally, who just will snuggle. Sometimes they'll just snuggle up next to you on the couch, and he just loves to be with you. So Wishbone makes us very happy. So those are some emails. So again, keep sending Wishbone emails. It's wishbone@mtlsd.net if you'd like to talk to Wishbone. So mindfulness and your dog. I don't know if you remember this from a couple weeks ago. It was a picture of a person walking down the street, thinking about a lot of different thoughts. And on the other side was a dog just thinking about the sunshine and the next tree. And the question always is, are you mindful or is your mind full? So perhaps one of the greatest psychological benefits of interacting with the dog is the opportunity it provides to be more mindful, to be purposely focused on your attention in this present moment. So when Wishbone goes out, he's purposely present with the trees and with smelling the grass, and when he finds a little stick, he gets very excited about that. So everything he notices. And sometimes when I'm out for a walk with Wishbone, I'm thinking about a lot of different things. I have my cell phone, I'm looking at email, and I have to learn to be more present with Wishbone. So you can easily use mindfulness while you're walking your dog. In fact, let your dog show you how to do it. So notice how happily present he or she is when you're out in the world. Their head is up, their tail is wagging, and they're alert and taking it all in. They're open to new sights, a lot of different smells, the sounds, the people, the animals, the squirrels. Each walk is an adventure for Wishbone. So the next time you go for a walk, so let's try this. As you start out for your walk, take a moment to bring your attention to the sensations in your body. Breathe in through your nose. Let the abdomen expand fully. Breathe out through the mouth. And notice the sensations of each breath in and each breath out. And as you continue to walk, engage all your senses, noticing what you see, what you can touch, what your sound is. Savor every sensation. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring it back to the present moment, including your dog's delight at being with you and being outside. So mindfulness is a lifelong practice that can help you better appreciate simple everyday experiences like being physically present, going for a walk with your dog. So thank you, Wishbone, to helping me be present. So I'm going to really try to be mindful rather than having a mind that is full. All right, Wishy, how are you going to be for our morning meditation? What do you think? Bob's not bothering us. You have all your toys here. You may get some cheese. You may get some love. You always get love. So let's practice our morning meditation together. Remember, it's always an invitation. It's just a time for you to be able to sit and relax. Maybe just close your eyes. Just take a few breaths to start your day, get things ready. So put your feet flat on the floor, or you can sit on the floor like I am today. And just put your arms on your legs, sit up straight. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes or you can just look down. And let's take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's just notice the sounds we hear. Is it Wishbone chasing his tail? Is it somebody walking in the other room? Is it the sound of a furnace on a cold day like today? What do you hear? What do you smell? So we're bringing us totally into this space, into this place. And let's check in with our bodies. Overall, how do we feel? Are we a little sleepy? Are we excited? Are we nervous? Just notice that overall feeling that your body has today. And let's scan down from the top of our head, slowly down our neck, through our shoulders and our back, and our lower back, and our sit bones, and our thighs, our knees, our shins, our ankles, and our feet. And let's find our breath. If we can feel our chest or belly expanding and contracting, going in and out. And if your mind wanders off to something else, something in the past or the future, just bring it back to your breathing. That is your breath. It's normal to be distracted. And the real strength is to notice that and come back. Notice that and come back to the breath. And let's bring ourselves back to this space, noticing the sounds, the smells. Let's put a smile on our face. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And we can even stretch just a little bit. Well, thank you for joining me for Wishbone Wednesday. Thank you, Wishbone, for joining me for Wishbone Wednesday. You were pretty good. You generally are pretty good. And let's end this morning together as we always end our mornings. You can either give yourself a hug, find your heart with your hand, and you can repeat quietly to yourself, may I be happy? May I be healthy? And may I be peaceful? Well, again, thank you for joining Wishbone and I, and we will see you tomorrow.